Continue our reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5. Lord Savdev's teachings to his 100 sons. Text number 23. Nam brahmane stulaye bhutamanyat. Nam brahmane stulaye bhutamanyat. Pashyami vipra kimata param tu. Pashyami vipra kimata param tu. Yasmin nirvi prabhutam swadhaya ham. Yasmin nirvi prabhutam swadhaya ham. Asnami kamam natatagni hotri. Asnami kamam natatagni hotri. Na, not. Brahmanai, with the Brahmanas. Tulaye, I count as equal. Bhutam, entity. Anyat, other. Pashyami, I can see. Vipraha, O assembled Brahmanas. Kim, anything. Atha, to the Brahmanas. Param, superior. To, certainly. Jasmine, through whom? Nirbihi, by people. Prabhutam, food offered after ritualistic ceremonies are properly performed. Sadhaya, with faith and love. Aham, I, Krishna. Asnami, eat. Kamam, with full satisfaction. Na, not. Tata, in that way. Agnihotre, in the fire sacrifice. Translation and purport by Divine Grace, S.C. Bhakti Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki. O respectful Brahmanas, as far as I am concerned, no one is equal or superior to the Brahmanas in this world. I do not find anyone comparable to them. When people know my motive, after performing rituals according to the Vedic principles, they offer food to me with faith and love through the mouth of Brahmana. When food is thus offered unto me, I eat it with full satisfaction. Indeed, I derive more pleasure from food offered in that way than from the food offered in the sacrificial fire. Purport. According to the Vedic system, after the sacrificial ceremony, the Brahmanas are invited to eat the remnant of the offered food. When the Brahmanas eat the food, it is to be considered directly eaten by the Supreme Lord. Thus, no one can be compared to qualified Brahmanas. The perfection of evolution is to be situated on the Brahminical platform. Any civilization not based on Brahminical culture or guided by Brahmanas is certainly a condemned civilization. Presently, human civilization is based on sense gratification, and consequently, more and more people are becoming addicted to different types of things. No one respects Brahminical culture. Demoniac civilization is attached to Ugra karma, horrible activities. And big industries are created to satisfy unfathomable, lusty desires. Consequently, the people are greatly harassed by governmental taxation. The people are irreligious and do not perform the sacrifices recommended in the Bhagavad Gita. Jagyad Bhavati Prajaranya. By the performance of sacrifice, clouds form and rain falls. Due to sufficient rainfall, there is sufficient production of food. Guided by the Brahmana, society should follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Then people will become very happy. Anad Bhavanti Bhutani. When animals and men are sufficiently fed with grains, they become stronger, their hearts become tranquil, and their brains peaceful. They can then advance in spiritual life. Life's ultimate destination. That is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text 23. of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5, entitled Lord accept Dev's teachings to his 100 sons. Hare Krishna. O respectful Brahmanas, as far as I'm concerned, no one is equal or superior to the Brahmanas in this world. I do not find anyone comparable to them. When people know my motive, after performing rituals according to the Vedic principles, they offer food to me with faith and love through the mouth of a Brahmana. When food is thus offered unto me, I eat it with full satisfaction. Indeed, I derive more pleasure from food offered in that way than from the food offered in the sacrificial fire. In every sacrificial performance, all sacrificial performance, the success of that sacrifice does not depend on the expertise of the Brahmana, the perfect mantras, ingredients, all the ingredients perfectly collected and pure, the environment sanctified, the king may be pious, the satisfaction, the success of that sacrifice is the pleasure of the Brahmanas who engaged in this sacrifice. For Sister Muni was stressing on this point when Dasarath Maharaj, after he went to perform heavy austerity, not the one he did in Swayambhu Amano, that's a different man. Even after that, still he was not having the child. So he went again to perform. It was there he was asked to go and perform sacrifice, then he will get children. So when he came back to his kingdom, he consulted his guru, Vasistha Muni. I have a desire to perform Jagya. So you think about it and let me know if it is approved by you. Vasistha Muni examined everything and he said, yes, you should do it. So that's what man, I told him. So now you arrange everything. Now you can arrange everything. So Vasistha Muni arranged for the priest going to conduct the area for the sacrifice and everything. Then he called all the servants. I called all the servants. The success of the Jagya our king is about to perform does not depend on the king's purity, his piety, the collection of the materials, the ingredient, the perfect mantra. It depends on how you behave with the invited guest, especially how the Brahmanas are treated. Therefore, I am telling you, please, even if there are chances for you to be angry, do not exhibit it. At least you pretend. Show your anger after the Jagya is completed. Don't show it. Do you understand? They say, yes, yes, yes. Please, don't make anyone angry. Behave yourself. Certainly, there will be many situations, perfect situations for you to be angry. Please don't exhibit it. Because if you do it, the Jagya will not be successful. When the Brahmanas are perfectly fed and remunerated, then the Jagya is successful. So Krishna is saying here that Swaha, Swaha, Swaha does not please me as much as when the Brahmanas are perfectly treated and fed. When the Brahmanas are eating, it is me who is eating. Means the satisfaction of the Brahmanas determine the success of the Jagya. That is how powerful they are. So we are talking of Brahmanas. We've been talking of Brahmanas. Lord Krishna told his father, the Brahmanas that we are talking about, Lord Krishna told his father, invite the Brahmanas who never tell lie, who are not greedy. They don't look at someone's property They are satisfied with what they have. Whatever they have, they are satisfied. They never look at, see a cell phone. They never look at that. A cell phone is like a stone for them, not gold. Such brahmanas' blessings work automatically. If they give you blessing, it is perfect. So when these brahmanas, they like swaha, that Jagya produced the nectar, which Dasaramari gave to his wives, and they got 4 children. Because the brahmanas is satisfied. If the brahmanas are not properly treated and they feel not happy, they will hold the success to themselves. They will not release it. A Jagya may be nicely performed, but the benefit will not be released. It is with the brahmanas. If they are happy with how they were treated, then they will release everything. Check with those who perform Jagya. Those who knows. What the secrets? It is what the Brahmana who perform the Jagya. Therefore, Lord Krishna, Lord Savidev is teaching us here. No one is equal or superior to the Brahmanas in this world. These unadulterated Brahmanas, they are devotees. Their consciousness is fully Krishna conscious. And everything they do, it is based on satisfying Krishna only. These are the Brahmanas we are talking about. Yes. The perfection of evolution is to be situated on the Brahmanical platform. That is the perfection. Any civilization not based on Brahmanical culture or guided by Brahmanas is certainly a condemned civilization. Presently, human civilization is based on sense gratification, and consequently, more and more people are becoming addicted to different types of things. No one respects Brahminical culture. No one respects Brahminical culture. For many reasons. The present day Brahmanas, what is the qualification? There's no qualification. So this also will discourage any person to respect Brahmanas. The Brahmanas will never tell lies. For any reason. That's a Brahmana. For any reason. Even someone point to go, where is the money? You should Prabhupada say that. But tell them to wait and take prasadam first. But who would remember to tell them to take prasadam when the point you go? But that is the boldness of Prabhupada. Okay, no problem. Before you take the money, take prasadam first. Sit down and take prasadam. Then you can take. But here's the money. Take prasadam first. If they take prasadam, they will forget the money. So Prabhupada is very expert. Very expert. So, but we should be qualified Brahmana. We should be qualified devotees. Devotees who are not cheaters. Devotee in the true sense of a devotee. Devotee, one who is devoted to Krishna. A person who is devoted to Krishna cannot be an exploiter. Cannot. Because that does not exist in his life. Parikshit Maharaj is described in the Bhagavatam as one who is existing for others. So he is existing for it. Oh, that's the, how can that person be exploiter? Everything about him, it is for benefiting others. So the Brahmana was asking, why should such a person give up his service, give up taking care of people, to go and do austerity? Why? A devotee should not stop giving service. How can a devotee so addicted to Krishna be exploiter? It does not exist. It doesn't exist. A devotee is always for the benefit of others. Demoniac civilization is attached to Ugra karma, horrible activities. Ugra karma, the word Ugra karma is used in chapter 16, text 9. Check. What is it? 16:9. What is it? If I'm not mistaken, they call it Ugra karma. Is it? Sorry. Etam drishtam avastabhya nata atmano alpa bodhaya. Pabrabanti ugra karmana sayaya jagatu hita. Ugra karma sayaya jagatu hita. Horrible activities which is meant for destroying the world. Following such conclusions, the demoniac, who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence, engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world. In proper saying, the demoniac are engaged in activities that will lead the world to destruction. The Lord stated here that they are less intelligent. What is that? How they destroying the world? Activities is meant for destroying the world. How is it doing that? Manufacturing nuclear weapons is what? Ugra karma. Saya jagata hita. It is meant for destruction. It is not for protection. It is for destruction. And the demoniac civilization is spending billions for this. Not for health, not for education. Even the so-called material education, the budget is less. The budget is less than the budget for ammunition. Ugra karma. It is not for maintenance, it is for destruction. If it is demonic activity. Demoniac civilization is attached to Ugra karma, horrible activities, and big industries are created to satisfy unfathomable, lusty desires. Do you know that women cosmetics is costly than men cosmetics? Do you know that? Yeah. It's true? I'm happy that you know. 10 times costly than that of men. And it is on sales. It is selling. Check carefully. I should check that. That's what is happening. Industries for what? To satisfy unfathomable, lusty desires. This is what our leaders are doing. perpetually keeping everyone in distress. Constantly. They are planning seriously how to destroy. There's no single space for any person to think of God. That is their plan. To keep us busy thinking about how to live, how to survive, and forgetting how to have a life. And there was civilization. So consequently, the people are generally harassed by governmental taxes. Why there is black market in any country? What is causing the black market? What's the reason? Yes. The tax. It's a tax. The black market is coming from not to pay the tax because it's too much. So we mentioned the other day, any community, any country that has too many laws means there are too many criminals in that place, community. So our government is increasing our demonic mentalities. So as they are setting their laws, we are also trying to circumvent the laws. So the competition is going on. Where is the chance for practicing Christian consciousness? Where is the chance for God? So they have gone into the government to do this. The people are irreligious and do not perform the sacrifices recommended in Bhagavad Gita. Jagyad Bhavati Paradanya. By the performance of sacrifice, cloud form and rain falls. It is our grains are not produced from the factory. The grains are coming from the land. And the land is fertile because the rainfall. The rainfall is coming from Jagya. Performance of Jagya. It's not from factory. Who care for it now? Due to sufficient rain, there is sufficient production of food. And there is no food. All the food are using your money to buy in the market is causing you a kidney problem and a heart problem. All the vegetables, you're buying heart disease and a kidney and a liver problem. It is from chemicals, not vegetable. They are all chemicals. So we are using money to kill ourselves. We are using money to buy our death. That is civilizations we're having. Are we not tired? Or you want to continue like this? We're not tired? Huh? You want to destroy your liver, destroy your kidney? How will you dance in kirtan? Huh? How will you dance? How will you do jap? Gaudam Parikrama, kirtan. How will you dance when there's no kidney? How you going to dance? You can't do it. Right? So don't buy these vegetables. Not vegetable, these chemicals. And your energy drinks. All the energy drinks are also chemicals causing the liver, heart problem, and kidney problem. All the energy drinks. You have energy drinks now? All the colas, Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, to them. Stain. All of them are diseased, creating the problems we are having. You may think that, yes, I have energy now to. You have the energy to dance kirtan, or you have the energy to run around like ant. Ant run around 24 hours, not sleeping. And we run around also. What is the benefit? What is the benefit at running around 24 hours? What is the benefit? To look for specks of sugar on the floor? What else? What do the ants achieve by 24 hours working? What did they get? Eh? Some sugar for 24 hours. We want to continue like this? No alternative? There should be alternative. We should follow the guidance of Bhagavad Gita. That's what properly recommended. Society should follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Then people will become very happy. Anat Bhavanti Bhutani. When animals and man are sufficiently fed with grains, they become stronger, their hearts become tranquil, and their brains peaceful. They can then advance in spiritual life, which is life's ultimate destination, Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Comment, question? Just pass it on and just give it to somebody.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, thank you for the class. It was mentioned in the starting that when the yagyas are performed, the brahmanas are said that even if they have perfect situation to be angry, they shouldn't exhibit it. And they should exhibit, if they want to exhibit it, they have to exhibit it after the yagya has been done. So I wanted to ask that what is the idea of this ideology that has been said? Because even if they are feeling angry and they don't exhibit it, isn't it the same thing? Because they are feeling angry and they are doing the yagya and they are not exhibiting it.
You know, the brahmanas were angry. The servant of the king, the servant of the king, or the disciples of the guru. That is what it means. And if you even Karamis, they say, obey before complain. If you have obeyed, you should complain again. Yes, you already done it. The point is that we should behave in such a way that brahmanas, the head, should be satisfied. The disciples should please the spiritual master with their sincere service. That is the success of life. If he's pleased, then we're pleased. So Krishna Sahadev is establishing the importance of Brahmana, the leader, the head. Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. My question is regarding the last part of the purport, wherein it is being mentioned that the animals and humans, when they are sufficiently fed and they are feeling satisfied, then there is chance of making, or there is a way of making spiritual advancement. So I'm trying to understand it in perspective of the austerities regarding the eating that we make. Is this a lower level of instruction that is being mentioned, that we eat and be satisfied, and that way we make spiritual advancement, versus abstaining from eating sufficiently?
I'm not so clear about it.
The last part of the purport is mentioning that when animals and man are sufficiently fed with grains, they become stronger, their hearts become tranquil, and their brains peaceful. They can then advance in spiritual life, life's ultimate destination.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to understand this in perspective of austerity of eating, like when we say observing fasts and abstaining from food. So I'm trying to understand both of these things. That is this instruction being given here at a lower level, and when they become advanced, then they can abstain from eating, drinking, like you were mentioning in the morning.
Okay. Okay. The animals mentioned here are cows. It's a cows. When the cows have fresh green grass and we're happy to produce the milk which will give will take care of our brain substance. We'll be happy to do our bhakti. We need that. We need the support of the cow's milk. Necessary. When I read this so many times in the Prabhupada's purport, talking about drinking milk, get a good brain. I didn't understand it until I came to India. Then I saw that, it is actually happening. It's happening. That your brain is good because you're taking milk in the morning and evening. And I saw the difference. Where the milk is not taken morning and evening, brain is not sharp like that. So it's true. So the animals here are cows, properly referring to. The cows will give us the milk when they're happy. And that also helps us. If you eat a nutritious food, our brain will be fertile to understand the scripture. Our health will be very good. The heart also will be peaceful. Then we can practice Krishna consciousness nicely. Krishna consciousness, self-realization will become a priority in our lives. Without this, our priority is not Krishna consciousness, it's something else. Both are not self-realization. All right, thank you. Okay, last one. Okay. Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for your class. Maharaj, my question is related to the Ugra Karma. So you mentioned that we are buying vegetables or chemicals to kill ourselves. But the same vegetable we are offering to Lord Krishna, is it an offense?
Yes.
So then how do we avoid it?
Offer him organic food. Krishna doesn't need chemicals. He's already himself chemicals. He supplies all the chemicals. Doesn't need that. Give Krishna organic food. Very good. Well, it may sound somehow because we have become used to this demonic thing, so it looks real. But it's very dangerous and risky life we're living. Very risky life we're living. All these things we are buying in the market are chemicals. Which farmer is not using fertilizer? What is fertilizer? Chemicals. You know what is there? Very destructive. Before this thing come, we are using what we call manure. That time it is manure, not fertilizer. And it is nature. It is nature. I remember our primary school, we cut all the grass and dig a big hole and put all the and cover them. They become the manure when we are cultivating them. So we use that. And here in India, the cow dung is the most important. It is very, very, very good, very, very useful. Now we are not using cow dung. We are killing the cows and producing chemicals. See how we are changing everything. This is how has been our mentality from beginning, constantly trying to change what nature have arranged. It's a problem. It's a big disease that is happening. So look at that time and look at people today. We have more miseries than 50 years ago. And it is increasing. 50 years ago, there were nothing like heart transplant. There is no kidney problem. There is no typhoid fever. All this, it was not there. If you tell someone that time something typhoid, say, what is that? What is that? But today, that is the language we have. Typhoid fever, typhoid, malaria. You see, when animals are sick, they go to the field and eat the grass. We go to the hospital, and already our scripture has clearly mentioned Kali Yuga, the medicine we're using, it is also a disease itself. It's in our scripture. We can preach it, but we don't follow it. Let us go back to our original occupation, agriculture. Let us be with nature. I am going to live a skyscraper with bird. That is for bird, not for human beings. And the idea of skyscraper is the scarcity of land, not civilization. So suffering brings some knowledge. Because when you're suffering, you think a lot. Then some ideas will come. Okay, there's no space. What to do? Make it straight. So that is the idea. Now we're thinking that is civilization. It is sinful life, not civilization. Let us do what is right. Live with nature. Be friendly with nature. We'll be peaceful. We'll be peaceful and happy. This is what Rusabdev is teaching. He is not teaching us something wrong. He's teaching us, he is not here physically. Right? Even if he's here, he will not eat all these things we're doing. He will not. He will not participate in all these things. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Hare Krishna.